have a lot of design experience, but like something super easy.
Hey babe, close your eyes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the design part of PicMonkey. So just go right to PicMonkey.
Okay.
So, you know how we've been doing the cups manually without, anything special?
Yeah.
So I got you another Christmas present. Turn around and look.
No!
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's gonna be super easy for us to use.
It is the newest one!
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Lovely instructions. Came with a light grip cutting board. Okay, so power cord. Probably need that. I guess this is, okay, this is to plug it up if you don't have Wi-Fi. And then we have a marker thingy.
Okay, so we got everything hooked up. Power cord's in, the printer, well, the cutter is on, and we have a little pin in there. And now it's gonna go to your settings.
He's more tech savvy, so bear with me.
Very.
Okay.
You're gonna go to your devices. Now this is for a Windows. It does have instructions for a Mac PC on here as well. You're gonna go to add Bluetooth or other device. Bluetooth, your Cricut Air should come up.
Here.
It's connecting.
I'm putting in a pan. 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, don't look at that. I think they can correct that pretty easily.
Okay.
Your device is ready to go. Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so we are now on the designer space, is what Cricut uses. And so we're basically just on a, dude, focus. Okay, whenever you try to set up your Cricut, it's gonna automatically show, once you've already set it up with your laptop, it will automatically do it on here, and it'll show your Cricut Air 2, and you'll connect it. So now we're gonna get started with trying to figure out how to, I guess, do a decal. I think we're ready for that.
So basically what we did is we went to Cricut Design Space to download the compatible decal thing so we can start making them to print to our machine. If you want to see a video, a really simple video, I might add, to learn how to do all of it, Auntie Tay actually has a video going from everything from unboxing to making your own sticker thing. So if y'all would really like to watch that video, we will leave a link down below in the description, and y'all should really go check her out. She's pretty cool. Okay, so we've already made his little brother a cup, but now he wants his name to go on it. So basically, after watching a few videos to figure out what was the best way, because if you don't kind of do it this way, then you have to pay to get what you want, and I'm not paying for it. So we just went to Google and we just looked up Adam Word Art, since that is his name. And basically we're just gonna go down and find one that we like that kind of has like just a blank background. Okay, so we're gonna go here and then
save the image.
Save image, and we already made this nice little folder of Cricut images. And we're just gonna put Adam. Saving it as that. Okay. We're gonna come back over here and we're gonna come down to this little upload button that on mine is at the very bottom of the left hand corner tab bar. Okay? And then we're gonna come right here to upload image. And we're going to browse, and we're going to come and click on Adam, and we're going to open. And it gives you these few different things to try. I mean, you can do simple, moderate, or complex. For what we're gonna do, I think we really need to do the complex just so we can get it exactly how we want. Okay. It is. I have no idea. So we're just going to click on this background. So it'll cut all this. Everything that's the square part in the background is what will not be showing up when we are done.
So also get in between there and get those spaces.
Yes, otherwise it's going to look very, very tacky. And then we're just going to click continue. And so this is basically showing what it'll be like before the cut and what's going to happen after it gets cut. So that's pretty much what we're wanting. We're going to now tag it just by putting Atom. We're just going to save it as that. And we're going to click. After we do that, we're going to come and we're going to click on it again. And we're going to click this button that inserts it into our grid. So yeah, remember this page? Yeah, we're going to come back to it, and I kind of need this to be smaller since it is for a cup. Okay, so in case y'all did miss it, but so whenever these do come on, there is this little lock button right here. If you click, so that way the lock button basically means you can't come out, you can't go downwards with it, but if you click unlock, you can kind of make it come downwards or outwards, you know, just, you can mess with it even more. Andrew had to go to work, and while he was at work, I talked to his little brother who didn't want his name. He ended up wanting this Indian head that I found. So instead, I just went ahead and played around, and I did this for him. And then we're just going to pick up where we left off. So from here, all we're going to do is go turn the machine back on. Sorry guys. But we are going to go to...
That's so loud.
It is, and it sounds like it's breaking, and it scares me, but it's not, I promise. Okay, so we're going to go to this right up here to make it. And now that we're right here, we are actually going to let this go back. And we're going to take our little piece of vinyl that we already pre-cut, and we're going to take our little, it is a standard grip cutting board. It has this little film on it that you are going to need to peel off.
The rainbow effect though.
But make sure that you keep it, because when you get done with your cutting board, it is sticking. It will get nasty and dirty. So what we're going to do is we're just going to line it up on this corner very neatly, or I'm going to try very neatly.
Such a perfectionist.
Leave me alone.
Just lay it down.
No, you have to make sure it's perfect, okay? My video, alright? Anyway, so once that's done, it's on there. You're going to take it, and if you can see on here, they have the little grip liners that align it for you, okay? You're going to stick it right there, and we're going to move back to the computer. So this has it lined up for you and gives you an example of where to put it on your cutting board. In case y'all did not know that, it is numbered and is the cutting board by Cricut. So you're just going to hit continue. And then it will go through all these, and as it connects to the Cricut, then it takes a minute, but it will give you step by step what to do. Super easy. So see, now it says set material, which make sure when you come up here that it is a dial, and if it is not, if your material is not on this dial, always put it to custom, but we are using vinyl and it is on the dial, so that is where we are going. So now it says load materials in the mat, and if you can see that this button is blinking, so you take this and you firmly press it in Make sure you're firmly pressing it, otherwise it might not actually catch. But it'll take it and it'll align itself. And as soon as it does that, it'll say press go. And you can see that the C button is now blinking. And you just press it and you leave it be for a few minutes and it's going to cut. So once it's done cutting, we will, or while it is cutting, you're going to take your sticky tape. And I cut off a piece already, but I have misplaced it, so we're going to cut another piece.
Wow. I feel like this is a good time for a tea break.
It probably is. How about you go get some? 95% done, guys. Almost there. And this thing is pretty ginormous. I did not realize. Look, it's done. Okay, so once it's done, you can see that this light is once again blinking. So you need to push that. Do not pull the board out because it will not work out very well for you. So now, I don't know if y'all can see that.
Nope.
Okay, well, what's next is you're going to take your handy dandy scissors. This little pokey thing. I promise over the next few videos I will learn the actual names for these tools. And however, these ones I do know. This is tweezers.
Oh, those are forceps.
Whatever, they look like reverse tweezers. Gonna need your scraper. Got it? Scraper. And you're gonna need your little spatula tool.
Spatula.
Leave me alone, okay? I will learn the actual names alone. Okay, so what you're gonna need to do is, since y'all can't see this, but I can, it ends just about right here. And I have all this extra stuff right here that I really would like to use for something small that I don't actually have to do much with. That way I save as much vinyl as I possibly can. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little scraper thingy and you're just going to push it along the bottom and peel it up a little bit. That way you can grab it with your fingers, because I don't know if y'all saw, but it didn't work out very well for me when I just tried to pull it up with my fingers. So I'm just going to, we'll get to that later.
Wow. It's just ready to be used.
We will get to it. Okay, so I'm trying to get this almost as close as possible to the end that I need. And I'm just going to peel it up this way, and with that I'm just going to cut.
So you're kind of just like watching where it is, and then
Yes. So we're going to set that aside. Now you're going to take this little pokey end, and you don't want to start out right where your design is, because you could chance it of being messed up. So you're just gonna come like out in a middle corner or out in the open, and you're just gonna pull up and make kind of like a hole. And it'll come up, and I don't know.
That's pretty neat.
We're just gonna take off this outer layer, if it allows. You take it all off like that.
This is the part where you guys get to see if we mess up.
Ooh.
Oh man, it looks pretty good.
So far, I don't know if y'all can see it.
Oh, we can see it now.
Y'all can?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. However, that only took off a little bit of it. So now we have to go in with our little pokey thingy and do more detail. Okay, so we are now finished taking all of the extra stuff off that we do not need. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take my spatula, and I'm just going to peel it up at the bottom, and then we're just going to slowly take it back like this. I don't know how well y'all can see it or not see it, but it's a good size. Now, like I said, whenever you're done with this, so it does not get dirty, you will put this back on there.
What was that for?
Because I did it better than you. Okay, so then we have this transfer tape. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of put this on here to see, you know, like how much I actually need of this and how much I really don't need of it. However, it looks like I'm still going to need a good bit of it. The backing of the transfer tape, once you take the transfer tape off, you can put the transfer tape back on the thing and reuse it. The transfer tape is reusable, especially if you have strong grip like we do. So,
save money. Live better.
So you're just going to simply peel the backing off of the transfer tape. If I can get it, I will definitely try.
I had to do it.
My hero. Okay. So you're going to take it off, and because it's strong grip, you don't want to put it directly on your thing. Because while you do want it to stick to this, to put it on whatever you're doing, you don't want it to stick too well. So another thing that I learned from Auntie Tay is you're just going to stick it to a shirt and a few times. That way it kind of just stops being so sticky. And then you're just going to lay it over the parts that you need. And I will cut off excess stuff if I need to, like I do. So, like I just have that one little corner.
That was so smooth.
Well, we're just going to kind of cut this off because it's a tiny piece of a corner.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Thank you. Okay. Next step, since we have his cup with us, you're going to take rubbing alcohol, and you can take a rag or whatever. I just prefer cotton balls. They're cheap, disposable, you know. And you're just going to put a little bit on there, but you're just going to clean the surface of where it's going to be. And since I don't know exactly how big it's actually going to be on here, we're just going to clean the whole big surface on here. And then you're going to let that completely dry. And we're actually going to take this and fan it so it dries faster. So we're going to take our little scraper, and we're just going to do like this. You don't want to do it too much because you still want it to be able to come off of this transfer tape, but you still want it to be able to get on the transfer tape, so we're going to do it like that. And we're just going to do it on the back side a time or two. Okay, and from here, just so y'all can see what I'm doing, we are going to start from this side, and we're just going to peel it up and almost straight back. Okay, there you go. So see, and now this is what our Indian head looks like, so y'all can have a better picture of it. And all we're gonna do now is we're just going to take this and slowly put it on here while rubbing carefully. I'm just going to rub it down a little bit with this, and then we're going to do the rest of it with my fists, thumbs, anything that you really can, just to get it to stay on there.
first cup's not bad, huh, babe? I mean, we did use a lot of detail for the first time doing this, so
Yeah.
I think we
I
did.
highly recommend doing something a lot simpler.
I mean, you can't really complain with that.
I'm sure there's people like me who are perfectionists that would complain. However, we know better for next time. Okay, so I don't have a heat press, and I have made a few other cups that I just bought decals for. So I DIY'd me a makeshift heat press. I'm just gonna take this nozzle off, and you're basically gonna put it on high and basically put it straight towards the cup and just heat press it. Okay, so we have just completed doing our DIY cup with a DIY heat press. So as you can see, it's still a little warm, but
Oh, man, that's like...
there is no big bubbles anymore in the thing. So it does actually work. I'm not just making it up. And now he is ready to use it. If you liked this video, please come back and subscribe and watch more.